Welcome to Travel with Danny and MJ.
I'm Mary Jane.
And I'm Danny. We're traveling the world with just carry-ons and a backpack each.
Follow along on our adventures ahead. So one of the reasons that we went to Turkey was because we wanted to do our yearly medical checkups.
We've done a lot of research on other couples that are other people that are doing this kind of travel lifestyle, and we knew that Turkey was a particularly good place for quote-unquote medical tourism.
So this one particular hospital, it's a chain, but everything's online. We booked appointments many weeks ahead, and watched several YouTubes of people who did a similar thing. So we kind of knew what to expect, and it was a really good experience.
We had a dedicated person helping us to organize everything prior to arriving. One of the great things about their offer is they picked us up at the airport and took us to our Airbnb.
That's right. I forgot about that. And then we didn't go for like 2 days later or something like that.
A couple of days later.
Yeah, that's right.
One of the things is we were staying, our Airbnb was in Europe, on the European side, but the hospital was on the Asian side, so we needed to get ourselves over there. They weren't picking us up for that, so we went and we got on the subway in Istanbul that took us all the way to the hospital.
It was about an hour ride, but easy, beautiful train.
Mm-hmm.
The hardest part was figuring out how to buy the ticket and how much money to put on your card to get there. But
and you'll see Mary Jane's first steps in Asia.
Istanbul, and we're taking the train. We're going to go get some medical checkups. Mary Jane's first steps in Asia.
okay,
Ready to go?
there you go.
Hospital where we're going to get our checkups. Acıbadem, over in our Kartal neighborhood in the Asian part of Istanbul.
So we had a 9 o'clock appointment, and we got there very early because of the trains. Wanted to make sure that we knew where we were going. We checked in, and they brought us to this beautiful waiting room.
We go into a kind of waiting area and then take our information. Now we're just waiting for the next step.
We met our interpreter who was with us all day.
He took us to all of our different appointments. If we had to separate, we went with one or the other one would wait in the waiting room. And it was an all-day thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to show you the list of services that they provided to us. And it was very comprehensive. And I don't think at home that we could have even scheduled such a thing. Like all these tests happen all within a single day.
Yeah, he'd say, okay, we're going to go to the 4th floor now for chest x-ray. So up we'd go and go into the specialist, take the chest x-ray. Then for the most part, then we'd go back down to the reception area, and then he'd say, okay, now we're ready for gynecology, and off I would go. And so that's what we did. We would just do all these procedures in the course of the day, but in the middle of the day, lunch was included. In their cafeteria, remember?
They provided us lunch.
Yeah. And we tried to be healthy because
We're in the hospital getting tested.
how's my cholesterol? Yeah. It was really a fabulous experience. They took loads of blood work. And one of the things we knew too was that you get your results very quickly.
Yeah. So, I mean, and they provided us this translator. But almost all the doctors spoke English. So he was really there for a comfort level, I think, for them, because it's not their first language.
Yeah.
But, you know, if we weren't comfortable with him to be with us at some point, and the doctor was fine, we would not have him with us.
Yeah. Yeah, like gynecology.
Yeah.
For sure. He stepped out of the room. But I think, they all of the doctors and staff, for the most part, speak some English, but they were probably just maybe a little hesitant. Their medical language to translate to English might not have been so strong. So he was great. He was like our buddy the whole day.
Yeah. So we don't have too much to show you from in the hospital, because it's a hospital. You don't really want to be taking a bunch of videos in the hallways of a hospital. So we have a picture of me and it getting one of the tests done.
It's bone density. You're
Right.
in a CT scan, having bone density, which you never had before, probably, right?
I don't think so. And one of Mary Jane's favorite things of the whole day was we got to visit the nutritionist.
The nutritionist. Okay. So that was my last appointment. And the doctor was lovely. She was probably 35 years old. She's very fit. And she gave me good advice. And, you know, whatever.
Basically, she said, mix a salad in once in a while.
She was telling me how to cook more vegetables and things. And of course, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I live on the road. And yes, we do cook, but it's not like I have a great diet on the road. But anyway, she was very nice. And by the time that I saw her at maybe 4:30, I think, she already had a whole bunch of the blood work results.
Yeah.
So she knew my cholesterol level. She knew my calcium level. She knew other things that she needed to know.
She mentioned your calcium level was a little high, right? We just spent a month in Italy. We had a lot of cheese.
I said to her. I ate a lot of cheese in Italy. I don't know if that's why my calcium was high, but that's what I went with. So all of the tests were very comprehensive. And so then we knew we'd have to go back to get the full results.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we headed back to Europe.
And back to the European side, we just finished our day of tests and examinations. It's very thorough. See, we're going to come back in a couple of days.
A couple of days later, we came back to the hospital to get our results.
So we were here 2 days ago, got all poked and prodded and tested out. Now we're going to go back into the hospital for the results.
And hopefully no news is good news. We just saw the one general doctor who was the first one we saw when we had entered originally. He went through line by line of all of the blood work and said, oh, this is good. This is very good. Danny's T level, excellent. But line by line. And there was a few things I'm not sure I was ever tested for, some cancer markers and just anyway, thank God all of the results are exactly what we wanted to hear. And so it was a great experience.
Right. And for us, it was worth it, you know. And we're going back this year, so we already have it scheduled to go back when we're passing through Turkey on our journeys.
Yeah, we're gonna do this yearly because we don't have health coverage in the U.S.
Yeah. Maybe not always in Turkey.
Yeah,
But
sure.
we're doing it in Turkey 2 years in a row. But we may find other places. You know, what we've learned from watching other people is, for example, Malaysia is a great place for this, and you can get this done in Thailand and many places around the world that have really modern facilities and economical.
Yeah, I mean the doctors are top notch. The facilities are top notch. So we feel very confident that everything that we did and that we'll do in another country, that everything is done properly, and then if anything shows up that we need to address, then we will.
So thanks for watching. And if you have any questions about this, if you're a traveler or really anything about what we learned, and we're certainly not medical experts, but we have our experience, reach out, put a comment in, and we're happy to share either privately or directly.
One thing that we can't help you with, though, that Turkey is kind of known for is hair plugs and cosmetic surgery and dental work, which we need, but we're probably not doing that. So yeah, we're just doing the basics, and we're very happy with that.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and
we'll see you soon.
Yep.
Thanks for traveling with Danny and MJ.
We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.